and welcome to Mama Ruth's house. I'm so glad you stopped by. Today we're going to be making some chocolate cherry pie muffins. And if you're following the Weight Watcher plan, they are 3 points each, delicious. And you know, with all the Thanksgiving coming, the holidays coming, I thought I would show us a couple of little treats that we can make. We can take to different functions, and then we'll have something that we can have that's on plan, or just enjoy because it tastes good. All right, let's get started. We are going to be using, you know, my favorite, the Zero Cake Mix. This is a chocolate one. Devil's Food. We're going to be using my other favorite, the no sugar added cherry pie filling. We are going to be adding a cup of coffee. It's only 8 ounces. Because anything that I make that is chocolate, I always add coffee, and it adds a little bit of, it enhances the chocolate flavor and it tastes delicious. Instead of oil, we're going to be adding no sugar added applesauce. We're going to add 2 eggs, a half a teaspoon of cinnamon just to bring out some flavors, a teaspoon of vanilla. And what I've done with our cherry pie filling is I've chopped it up because we want to have it not so big chunks in there, you know, in our little muffins. So I thought we would chop it up a little bit, and so that it kind of goes throughout. And then I'll be using my little spatula for the fall. The spatula for the fall. All right, and if you've been watching me, and we're going to put a little bit of the Truvia brown sugar on top of each one. And if you've been watching me for any length of time, you know that I like to sift my dry ingredients. I just feel like it makes it a little bit fluffier. I'm going to put you down so you can see what I'm doing. My little handy dandy strainer that I use to sift my dry ingredients. I'm also going to be making an apple pie muffin here very soon. And that is very tasty as well. I've already made that one before as well. And we're just going to take this and sift it through. I don't know, I feel like it helps lighten this up and give it a little bit, I don't know, it makes it a little better to me to sift it. Gets the air in there and lightens it up. This chocolate smells so yummy. And of course, my husband always gets to try everything, so he likes that. That's his job. So with the holidays, if there's anything that you guys would like to see, please let me know down in the comments, and I would be happy to do my darndest to lighten them up. This recipe makes 18. And again, like I said, I chopped up the the cherry pie filling. I wanted it to be smaller pieces in there. And we're going to just dump this in. It's just a easy recipe. We're just going to put everything all together and mix it all up. We don't even have to use a mixer. I'm going to do the same thing when I do the apple pie. I always make them smaller so that it goes the apple pie muffins. So we're going to put that in there. We're going to add our eggs, our applesauce. I always use the applesauce in place of oil. You can't really taste it. It's not like it does much for the flavor. We're going to add the half a teaspoon of cinnamon. We don't want it to be too cinnamony because it is cherry. 1 teaspoon of the vanilla, just to give it some depth. We're going to just stir that up. So glad you guys joined me today, and I hope you enjoy this recipe as much as we will. And I always take everything to work and share, and I think they like it as well, it seems like. We're going to add our coffee in here, 1 8-ounce cup of coffee. It's not really necessary that you beat it with a mixer, but you're welcome to do that as if you'd like. I just choose when I'm making muffins, I don't really mix it with the beater. I just do it like this. I'm going to make sure that I got all of the dry mixture incorporated. Take my spatula and kind of go around the sides and the bottom. And it looks like everything is good. Get anything off my spoon I can get. All right. So these seem to do much better once you put them in your cupcake. I always put cupcake papers, but they tend to come out of the paper come off the cupcakes much better when it's cool. So if you're trying to open it when it's hot, it's going to stick. So also I'm going to take my little ice cream scoop so I kind of get the same amount in each one. And if I have extra, then I can go back through and put a little bit. But go ahead and put those in. I like to do this because then I make sure that I kind of get the same amount in each one. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop just a little bit of brown sugar on top of each one. Well, it's the Truvia brown sugar, but just to give it a little sweetness for the top. You can see I'm not putting much. Maybe if you needed to know, like 1/4 of a teaspoon for each. That's at best. You know, I always tell you guys that I just hope you have had a wonderful day. And I truly do mean that. I hope that your day is good and that you are enjoying your recipes that I'm sharing with you. Okay, we preheated our oven to 325, and then we're going to bake these for 30 minutes, I believe. So I will let you know how long we baked them, but I think it's going to be about 30 minutes. I'm going to check them in 25. Okay, we're back. They're out of the oven. They're cooling. They took 28 minutes. You can see they're just a nice little cupcake muffin kind of thing. They're not a cupcake, a muffin, I guess. And my husband tried one. He said they're absolutely delicious. So we are going to test one right now. I think these are going to be a lovely, you know, a healthier choice if you have that chocolate sweet tooth craving, and these are 3 points each. So we're going to try it. I'm going to open it up here. I think the trick is to wait until it's cool before trying to take it out of the paper. But we're going to test it. They're super moist, not super sweet, but they're very airy. You can't taste the coffee at all. It just brings off the chocolate flavor. It has a hint of the cherry flavor. Super good. I think you guys will enjoy these. And again, I want to thank you for spending time with me. And until next time, make a fantastic day.